how it is that I try to make it seem like it's so easy to just walk away or leave something alone or just remove certain people from your life. It shouldn't be that difficult. So, I mean, if you find it difficult to do, then you have to better understand the way that life works, the importance of yourself, basically. So I think it will boil down to that. I understand the importance of myself, my sanity, and my happiness. So therefore, regardless of what, I feel like me being happy, me being comfortable, me surrounding myself with positivity and not allowing my frequency to be shifted because of somebody else's actions that I have a say-so over. Like at the end of the day, if I can control who I surround myself with, why would I not take action? So that's why, to me, it isn't that hard, regardless of who it is. So yes, you can be in a relationship, be madly in love, but I guarantee the moment that I feel like something is missing, or if I feel like I'm better off without that individual, then just as much love as I put into that relationship, I'm going to put myself first, and I will remove myself from that. So to me, it's not that complicated. Because if you love someone, you're in love, right? Great. But now when you're no longer feeling that love, and when you're no longer fulfilling each other, then putting myself first again and understanding that my sanity, my happiness, my comfort comes first. If I am not completely satisfied, I love myself enough to know that the purpose was served and I need to move on. So there's nothing wrong with that, because if we're serving each other, we all serve a purpose to each other. Regardless of what kind of relationship or not that we are in, we serve each other a purpose. So once that purpose is fulfilled, why would I stay in the same place knowing that I am not happy? Knowing that if I'm not happy, I can't bring you happiness. You need to understand that. If you are not 100% happy, if you are not content, if you yourself are not happy, you can't bring happiness to somebody else. If you don't love yourself, you can't bring love to someone else. You don't understand love. Because I can't love you and not love myself. I can't care for you and not care about myself, because I am not giving you that 100%. I'm giving you some. Even if you think you're putting your all, you're really not. Because if you were, then that means you're putting your all into yourself. So to me, no, it isn't that hard. I think we overthink things so much. We overthink everything. And we think it's like, it's the end of the world if we can't be with the one person we imagine ourselves to be with. No, it's not the end of the world. It's really not. Why would you want to be in a position, in a relationship, where you're going to argue, where you're going to be angry at this person half of the time, where you can't trust the person? So instead of focusing on yourself and other things, you're so focused and consumed onto what they're doing behind your back. That's not a way to live. Like that's not how you should be living. You should be happy. You should be feeling good. This person should help complete you. This person should uplift you. This person should inspire you. It shouldn't feel like a burden, because that's not the way that you should want to live your life. Me personally, that's my opinion. So that's why I make it seem so easy. I have the understanding that we all serve a purpose to each other. So you can be in a relationship. Everything could be great. And we're in love and we're vibrating, everything is perfectly fine. And we're vibrating at a high frequency together. But then once the purpose is fulfilled, it may not feel the same forever. And I can accept that, because I understand that the moment that we had, we were serving each other the purpose that we intended to serve for one another. And I can appreciate that and accept that. because that's something that can't be taken away. It was a beautiful thing, but it no longer is. And I also have the understanding that I'm not a selfish person. So I want you to be happy. And if I know that I'm not happy and I can't make you happy, I'm not selfish. I'm not going to hold on to you. Because it's like, why? For what? So that I can worry about somebody else coming along to make you happy. So I can worry about what you're going to do behind my back. So I can worry about what you're plotting to do or if you're going to leave me. No, that's not a life that I want to live. I don't think that's a life anybody wants to live. Like, that's not comforting. That's not love. That's not understanding how to let things go. So if I make it seem easy, I mean, I understand there's pain and hurt. I'm not going to sit here and act like when you're in a relationship and you love someone and it no longer works, that it's not going to hurt. Of course it's going to hurt. But then eventually you have to understand the situation and appreciate the situation for what it is. And then move forward, because you can't sit here and just dwell on it and reminisce, and you can't. You have to move on from it. So I think if we could all understand that and understand that our self and our happiness comes first, then we wouldn't overthink it. Because we would understand, okay, I'm not happy. I can't make you happy. You can't make me happy. So putting yourself first, you're automatically going to have the mindset of, okay, this is not serving me. So I need to move on from this.